Hello there, my little falafel embryos, which sounds weird, but I'm going to go ahead and roll with it. I hope you all had a fantastic week 2 across the multitude of leagues that you are all in. I know everyone in this league at least is in at least one more league, if not multiple, maybe even double digits for some of you. So I hope you had a good week 2. We're going to jump right in. We're going to get right into the week 2 awards and then, of course, look at the matchups that we've got coming up in week 3. So away we go. First up, high as a kite. This week, that one goes to CB with 148.3 points. He had 5 players with over 20 points each, totaling a score of 112.4 points. He only had 1 player on his team with less than 7 points, and that was the Jags defense. So very solid outing all around from CB this week, which is why he's winning this award. Sloppiest girl in the bar, this one goes to Battleborn Case with a 77.2 point showing this week. You did have 5 players in double digits, but only one of those players was able to get over 15 points. And then with the other 4 players in your starting lineup, they combined for only 14.8 points. So that is why you have found yourself with this award. Who let you in? This one goes to Fantasy Insider this week. A 50.1 point win over the aforementioned Battleborn Case. He only needed his 4 highest scoring players to secure the victory over this one this week. So a pretty solid stomping all around for Fantasy Insider. The baddest bench this week goes to Fantasy Insider. 101.1 points on his bench. That includes Pat Mahomes, Tyler Lockett, Corey Clement, and Austin Eckler. That is a pretty deep bench there for a 12-team league, in my opinion, with an extra flex spot, all that kind of stuff. Pretty solid team shaping up there so far for you, Fantasy Insider. Tighter than a crab's vagina goes to Jason Tran this week with an 8.7 point win. I almost didn't want to give it. It's pretty close to the threshold of 10 points, which I base all of these awards on for this one at least. So congratulations. You barely eked that one out, buddy. Milk was a bad choice. This one goes to M. Silver this week. Had you started John Brown over one Derrick Henry, you would have won your matchup. But as it is, you have taken the loss. And the fucking Chuck Norris Award, which, of course, goes to the highest scoring loser of the week. This one goes to Derek, who mopped up the award show last week with earning a ton of awards. He wins one this week. It's not one that anyone really wants to win, especially when you score 136.1 points and you would have literally beat anybody else in the league except for your opponent. He was playing CB, who won the High as a Kite Award, so he took the loss this week. Unfortunate for you. I'm sure after week 1, no one is really upset about that. So we look forward and ahead and onward into week 3. We've got 2-0 Cell Slager going up against 2-0 Jason Tran. One of you fellas are going to be taking the L, getting your first loss of the season, so that should be a good early matchup. We've got 2-0 Fantasy Insider versus 0-2 S. Ramir. We've got 1-1 CB versus 1-1 Andy Packers. 1-1 M. Silver versus 1-1 JJ Knight. 1-1 FFRX, which is Derek, versus 0-2 Casey Kasem. And then we've got 1-1 Battleborn Case versus 0-2 Blake B. So good luck to all of you in week 3. I will see you next week to hand out some week 3 awards. And then, of course, we will continue looking onward. So good luck and peace out.